Hi, I'm Tim Deuce. I'm a psychologist, songwriter, musician. I'm here today to talk about a little bit more about law of attraction, which I'm sure you've been following. It's all over the internet today. It's very much the flavor of the month and long overdue. So before I even go any further on it, I want to give a shout out to Abraham Hicks. You've probably seen his, hers, their videos. They're really worth following. I've learned an enormous amount from them. I can't rate them highly enough, so when you're finished here, if you want to go there, please do go there. But you know how it is when you're watching stuff like you're watching this video right now on YouTube. Okay, you hear it and maybe you get what the person is saying. But you know how it is? Sometimes a while later you wake up one morning and you find that you get it at a whole different level of getting it. And that happened to me recently. And I wanted to share with you what I got. Now, as you know, I'm sure if you've been watching these law of attraction videos, you can imagine this situation that you want and imagine it as actually happening for real and happening right now. That has created that reality already. And it's just a matter of that reality coming to you or you coming to it. Now, you know that already. It's the how do we do it thing, isn't it? It's always the how do we do it thing. It's not what you say, it's the way that you say it. It's not what you do, it's the way that you do it. And I realized something about the saying it and about the doing it. An obvious example is the one of, say, wanting £1 million. Now, some of you, of course, who are watching this video, that's exactly what you want. A lot of people watching this video, that's not what you're looking for at all. You're looking for something else. But don't worry, just be patient and accept that I'm using this as an example. So, now this thing about £1 million. Now, the thing is this, that £1 million sounds quite good. It's also a bit dry. It's also a bit academic. And if you kind of picture it, it's kind of a whole bunch of pieces of paper that are kind of crinkly. And you have to ask yourself, is that really what gets your juices flowing? Now, when you start looking at that, that's where it all starts to get a bit personal. It all starts to get a bit embarrassing. Because even to say this to somebody else might invite a negative comment, like, I want to make £1 million. But worse than that, if you were to say, I'm going to be a millionaire, the response is kind of worse, I think. It sounds, from another person's point of view, you're a bit fluffy, you're a bit castles in the air, you're a bit lost the plot, and so on and so forth. The things that are really personal and really thrilling and really exciting and that just make you want to giggle with the joy of it are also the things that, well, they're very close to your heart, yeah? To share something like that makes you very vulnerable. It makes you feel very open to ridicule. In fact, it can even make you feel open to your own ridicule. So accustomed are we to not only not saying what we truly want in case somebody else rains on our parade, but even not letting ourselves think what we truly want in case we rain on our own parade. So here's the thing. Pick a relaxed time or whatever and just try to find the rendition, if you like, of what you want. The description of what you want. The feeling, the look, the sense of what you want. What is it about it that really, really excites you, thrills you and, yeah, makes you just want to just giggle with the sheer kind of of it. Because that is it. That is it. The bit that you would be most embarrassed perhaps to tell somebody else, or most wary of telling someone else. And, you know, that thing, it's a matter of allowing. Allowing is the important word. Allowing yourself to really think that. The thing that just absolutely tickles you pink. It just makes you kind of shiver with the sheer ness of it. That if you, imagine, if you were that, if you could have that, if that was your life, I mean, it's like, wouldn't it just be the end, the living end? Now, you may not have thought a thought like that for the longest time because we're taught not to. Everywhere we go, we're taught not to think those things. You know, it's a kind of a guilty pleasure. Well, let's get guilt out of the equation. Instead, look for that. When you're in a really relaxed state, tell yourself, say, come on, I want you to show me what really, really, really just gets me so excited. That is actually the thing you want. Because I found that thing, and I'm not telling you, this is why I'm not telling you what that thing is. I found this thing, you know, it was like a couple of weeks ago. And I just giggled out loud with the thrill of it. I giggled with the fact it was kind of almost naughty that I was allowing myself to think it. I found myself thinking, if I told other people, I have told two people I really, really, really know and really, really, really trust. And they were, of course, completely cool with it and straight on board immediately. But I'm not going to tell anybody else. I'll tell you right now. But, you know, when I thought this thing, I just quivered with excitement. And I realised it just brought me so much joy, so much excitement. And, you know, if I get a little bit lost or a little bit low or a little bit stuck in here or there, I just think that thing and it just kind of like gets me all a quiver and gets me right back on track. And the thing is, since I thought that thought, I actually allowed myself to indulge myself with that thought. I've noticed a change of pace. Things going the way I want them to go, things like showing up in my life, things appearing, you know how these things go. People just coming along and just offering their help to me. I thought, okay, thank you very much. Didn't expect that. Things like that happening. So that's my thing for you. And right now, you might be thinking, you know, I don't know what that is, to be honest with you, to get something to get me that excited, to get me, you know, well, it's there. I assure you it's there, but like all of us, you've been trained, we've all been trained to stay away from that thought. We've been trained to believe that in that thought lies madness. Don't go there. Well, it may take a little while for you to kind of loosen the reins a little bit and just allow that pleasure that pleasurable thought, that guilty pleasure, that exciting taboo thought about what you really want and what would really just turn you on and just get you so excited that you would enjoy so much. You might have to wait and see a little bit. You might have to spend a little bit of time doing that relaxing and allowing, sort of like creating that space for it to flow into and show you what it is. Yeah, to show itself to you. It might take that. But please, give it a try. Give it a try. Leaving that space to allow this to come to you. Because when it does, it's going to give you so much joy and so much excitement and so much fun. And you're going to find that this whole serendipity, synchronicity, law of attraction thing will suddenly, you'll notice that change of pace. You'll notice things start going your way more effectively. Okay, I'm committed. I've made a commitment to come out with a whole load more videos like this over this coming year. So please subscribe below. Please, ring the bell, give me a thumbs up, all that kind of stuff. And also, while you're here, I mentioned earlier on that I'm a songwriter and musician. If you want to take a little look on iTunes, look for Tim Duce, D-U-C-E, Delta Uniform Charlie Echo. That's my name. Check me out on there. There's going to be a whole load of more stuff is going to be coming on there in this coming year as well. So check me out there too. And I'm looking forward. Leave comments. Please leave comments. And if you have any questions, please ask the questions because I'll answer them in upcoming videos. So until then, have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful time allowing all this into your life. And I'm looking forward to talking with you again soon.